Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Soul Stained Ink. My name is Beth, and today is Monday, May the 15th, and it's time for Manuscript Monday. So, first, I want to catch you up on how I've been doing on my goal to write every day and to write 645 words a day in the month of May. Let me just give you a hint. I didn't do it. I have written all but one day this month. The fourth has a big fat zero on it because I did not write on the fourth. But I have not hit 645 words at all on any of my days. My lowest day, other than the zero, was 47 words, and my most prolific day was 543 words. So obviously, I'm not moving as quickly in my writing. However, that's fine. I have new projects that I'm working on, and I just don't know them as well as I knew my last project, which I'd been working on for 2 years. So I'm not getting as many words done because I'm kind of learning about the story and the characters and finding my way through it and figuring out a rhythm. So that will come hopefully soon. But until then, I am really, really happy with the work I have been getting done. And I want to talk to you about it for just a second. So this month, I decided I was going to work on a children's story, and then next month, I was going to work on Polonius Punk. So 2 months worth of children's stories in a row. But I'm outlining Polonius Punk and the Cruise Ship Conundrum, and then was just working on maybe a couple of picture books or another children's chapter book. Well, at the beginning of the month, I had this idea for a fun summer kind of prankster brothers kind of fun read for children over the summer. And I got started with it and pretty quickly realized that this story does not want to be a children's chapter book. This story thinks that it is, in fact, a middle grade novel, and not just any fun middle grade novel, but a fun summer spine chiller middle grade novel. I have never intentionally set out to write a middle grade novel. I read a lot of them. I love middle grade. But I've just never thought, hey, I'm going to write a middle grade novel. I've written some kind of new adults that sounded more middle grady. I've written new adults, I've written children's, and I've written picture books. So I guess this is new in all sorts of different ways. So this is my first intentional middle grade novel. This is my first spine chiller novel. I've written a couple of short stories, but I've never written anything that I really intentionally set out to be a novel that was going to be completely spine chilling, paranormal esque. And this one I think is going to be. So that's fun. There are going to be two narrators in it. One of them is kind of sort of unreliable because he's like a 10 or 11-year-old boy. I haven't quite decided how old he is yet. The other one is kind of unreliable because it's a 150-year-old house and it's just not quite sure it remembers everything correctly. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Every few chapters, there's going to be kind of an insert. So I'm not sure if the house is going to have complete chapters or if they're just going to be 1 or 2 pages of what the house is thinking and flashbacks that the house is having kind of inset into the summer that the kids are having. But yeah, that's where I'm going with this one. The house is even going to have a different font color. So it is an old Victorian house, and I'm going to use more of a gray font for the house's inserts. And then everything else is either going to be in a deep blue or a normal black color. Um, I'm thinking I want to get it traditionally published, so I might be able to actually do the different font colors. And if I don't get it traditionally published, if I decide to self publish it, then I can figure out how to do that as well. So I'm going to read you the summary for this. Now, I read this summary to a group of middle school students who don't like to read, and they all told me that it sounded amazing and they wanted me to start reading to them and tried to convince me to let them stay during lunch instead of going to get lunch. They wanted to stay and have me read to them. And when I wouldn't let them, they tried to convince me that I should go sit out in the cafeteria and read out loud to them while they ate since I was making the meat. So I feel pretty good about what I've got so far. Anyway, here is the summary for Sock Jacked. When the family lake house cannot be repaired in time for summer vacation, Bowen, his big brother Jack, and their cousin Susan must follow their parents to a new house on a new lake. The new house is faded gray and undeniably, unapologetically Victorian. Set aside from the rest of the community at Lake Weekasink, the house is surrounded by a wooded lot and mysterious occurrences. Will the family be able to settle in and enjoy their summer? Is there really something sinister lurking behind the leaves? Where have all the socks gone? Okay, that's all I've got for you today. This is what I'm currently working on. If you would like to know more about it, please leave any questions or comments down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I hope that you have a fabulous week. I would love to hear what you're working on, writing, reading, gardening, whatever it is that you're doing. I would love to hear about it. I will talk to you guys again very soon. Until next time, read something good and write something even better. Bye.